gosh, I couldn't wait to get off, man. It's time to go home. It's about that time. I've been at work all day, gave these people 8 hours of my day, man. So now I'm about to go home, wind down, and chill, take a shower, and then look at the markets one more time. Your boy is finally off, man. I gave them people 8 hours of my time, and now it's time to put my time back into me. That's crazy. If you go to work 8 hours and you don't invest no time into yourself, your craft, your business, your passion, whatever it is, man, you are a Looney Tune. You have to invest into yourself. From the time that we wake up, man, we invest into so many external things, so many things that's outside of ourselves that we forget to invest back into ourselves. So make sure y'all do that. Organization is going to be one of the key things to your development. It's going to be key. Just how we have schedules for when it's time for us to clock into work, you need to have a schedule when it comes to your learning. What time are you analyzing the markets? Times are you looking for trades? You know, these things need to be set. And I think that one thing alone will help a person become very successful or just disciplined. It takes a lot of discipline to stick to that schedule and not show up late. Just really be on time with how you're doing that. So that's what I would say. Like it doesn't matter the size of the account. When I blew that prop account, that 400K account, and I blew my personal account, that's what made me realize, like, it doesn't matter how much money you have in your trading account. The only thing that matters is consistency. The thing that you would do with $1,000 account is the same thing that you would do with 100K in your account. You've taken the same trades unless you're breaking your rules. Yeah, that was like my awakening, and that told me everything. Like, well, how you trade your personal is exactly how you're gonna trade your prop. So like, it don't matter how much money you have in your account. The ultimate goal is to grow the damn account.
It's like, regardless of how you trade, you can either lose a lot or you can lose a little, but you still losing. So yeah, you still losing. So yeah.
Facts. You know, so. But that was definitely a teachable moment for me, man. It is what it is. Like, I don't dwell on it too much. You know, now I'm just like, I'm focused on the plan and that I got in motion. That's one big thing, is like not dwelling on your losses or past opportunities that you may have, because like those are the same. If we're not careful, we as a trader, we can take those same exact emotions into our next trade or our new trading day. I try to just be cool, man.
Yeah, just chill, man, and let the shit come to you. You know, I'm a hyperactive type A person, so it's hard for me to do that shit, but that's what needs to be done. When I hop on the charts, I'm ready to fire up my Harley and get going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the market don't work for me. The market's gonna do what it does. Patience, consistency. I want to say for myself, even just, you know, structuring myself differently, having all these lessons carry into my life, just changing myself as a person, just all together. Like that's what this is doing to me. You know, I got to change it all if I want to be successful. Honestly,
that'd be the thing about trading.
Lessons are teaching me can be applied straight to real life. So that's how I see it.
That'd be the thing about trade. Trading is how you reevaluating your whole life. Oh boy, didn't I screw up today? I messed up, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. And this is just me being transparent and raw with it. All right, so I'll just show you guys. I took a trade today. I was looking if I was to go on EU. So today I was looking for the euro and the US dollar, US dollar, to go long, right? But I also had a dual bias. I'm like, hey, if they do this, it could possibly go short today, and I'll short it. If they do this, then I'll go long. So I also had a buy bias. I had straight buys on the pound, US dollar. And so I ended up taking this Euro USD short. I got short somewhere in here. They gave me a double top for people that's familiar with technicals, they gave me a double top. I shorted it somewhere in here, and you know, within I'll say 30 minutes, I was stopped out, right? And then GU, they gave me my pattern over here long, and I seen it. I came in the market, I was like, hey, if they come back down here, you may want to buy that. But I was looking at the dollar index, and the dollar index was going long, and I was like, okay, and that kind of validates my short bias. But in the midst of me getting ready to, like, I already took my positions. I made a user error on one of these, user trade locker. And what I didn't realize is I had made an error, like, when entering one of my positions. Because for those that don't know, trade locker uses ticks instead of pips. So I don't want to be too technical and get into all of that. But the point that I'm trying to make is I made a user error for one. And then two, when it came to Euro USD, I actually broke one of my rules. And it didn't register until, like, I was a few positions in. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I lost. I took a L today. And it could have been a winner. I could have been a winner today if I had just stuck to, like, my initial game plan. But I took an L today. So, with that being said, I'm gonna bite the bullet, and I'm gonna sit on my hands and just be cool, because I got stopped out. And I mean, I could enter in again and go long, but, like, this is well past, like, what I want, you know. So I'm gonna just take the L on this one, man, and go to bed. It sucks because I really wanted I really could have been a winner today and got more profit, hit my goal before the end of the week off the trade that just popped off in GU. But it is what it is, and this is a part of the game. You know, the lesson from this is take your time. Don't rush anything. You got all the time you need. The time is on your side. It's not against you, but time is on your side. And if you feel rushed, slow down. When it comes to this business, you are your own boss. You shouldn't feel rushed to do anything. You don't have anyone to please but yourself. You know what I mean? So, and haste make way. So y'all gonna hold me to that, but I won't be breaking another rule. Not at all. So but I'm gonna go ahead and end the night, get some rest, sleep good, wake up. Yo. What's going on, little mama? She's looking at me crazy right now. It's Saturday. Markets is closed. I decided to just go on a little walk, take baby girl with me, and just check in real quick. So, I mean, this week so far was pretty okay, I guess. In the next hour, I'm gonna be checking in with some of my homies. We usually have a trading call every Saturday where we just kind of check in, go over how we did for the week, what we would like to do better. We like to be there for each other, because, like, my intent with these videos, I'm just showing you the reality of trading for me. Everyone's experience is just a tad bit different. I'm sure you can relate to some of the things that I may go through. Like, subscribe, stay tuned, and we're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get to it. What you got to say, huh? What you got to say, huh? You ready to go home? Can I get some? Yeah. Finally got some smiles out of you, girl. You was over here just frowning. Maybe the sun was too bright for you. Oh man, that's one thing about everything in this journey, man. Like, I gotta balance out fatherhood. I gotta balance out, my goals. I still gotta handle things around the house, and I have to just be involved in my daughter's life. Like, it's one thing to be around, but it's another thing to be involved. It's just keeping balance between that all, man. Like, cause you got what you want, it's just seeing it through. Not a lot of people gonna understand your vision, and you gotta make sacrifices for it all, man. And all I know is I'm working for a bigger purpose and working towards something, not only for myself, but for my family. So, what I'm currently doing right now is every week, when the markets is closed on the weekends, right? I take a little bit of time, go over my pairs with my rule set and everything, and see how many times my setup has occurred for each pair that I trade. And, I look at the winners, I look at the losers, and, in the break evens. Some weeks I have not that many opportunities. Some weeks I have a number of opportunities. And so I just like to keep that data going, so that way when I'm quarter four comes around, quarter four is usually where I do a lot of my studying as we get closer to the holidays, and I start just looking at data to see, how each quarter was, you know what I mean? Just to give you guys a visual. But check this out. This is what I would do. You know what I mean? I got my trade set up, and I would just go over all of my, everything. I'd start tracking it from the beginning of the year, as we move forward. And this is just one of the examples. I believe this was like last year of me doing some tracking and just looking at the trade setups, and for each trade setup that I take, because I have quite a few, it gives me the win rate over a series of trades. You know what I mean? Am I going to be available for every single trade? No. Because sometimes I may take a trade on a different pair and I'm not available, or I don't like the conditions behind it, but my trade setup still played out. So, but over time, it shows me the data as to how my setup is, throughout each quarter. So, yeah, man, I really love it. But this is what I utilize my time on the weekends to do, is to track each trade setup, and that way I'm just sharp. So, with that being said, man, always be prepared. Like, preparation is everything. What's the saying? Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. That's how this is, man. I'm just making sure I'm sharp. So I'm dedicated, man. I'm locked in and focused. So should you, on whatever it is that you are doing. So I just finished up my overview of last week. Like, when it comes to planning out my trades, I noticed through extensive back testing, right? My average just on one pair, I'm likely to get at least 1 or 2 opportunities out of the week. Sometimes it may be 0. It's not that often, but it can be 0 at times. I have about 4 pairs that I analyze. So that gives me between 4 to 8 opportunities out of the week, right? So I'm looking at all of the opportunities in each pair, and total for this week, looking at the charts, total for this week, I have 8. It was 8 opportunities. I had a total of 8 opportunities. A lot of those trades came from Euro, Pound, EG. And my best trades, if I had to be honest, my best trades it was a total, I think it was really 2 trades for me, total of 2 trades. And I think like 1 or 2 trades was like off the 1 minute, which I typically don't trade that often, but I do like to track it. And so really more like 6 opportunities. So, but bottom line is my top trade was, I would say, AU, 3 trades. I actually got 3 trades. It was AU, GU, and EG, 1 trade off of EG. And EG produced the most setups. And I did not like the conditions that EG had provided, but for the most part, I had a lot of setups this week. And so I only took 1 this week. But a lot of those setups, some of those setups happened on the same day, you know, so really I had about 2 good trading days out of the week. And so that's interesting. It was nice to kind of go through that and see what the markets had to offer. But yeah, I was available. I will say I made myself available for almost every trading day, because that has been like an issue of mine, not making myself available for the chart. Sometimes I'm not getting enough sleep and I wake up late to the charts, or I'm just not showing up at all, things of that nature. So this week was excellent in terms of me showing up when I needed to show up. I showed up, I was prepared. And even though we had a losing week, I can't really complain, you know, because before the loser, like, everything was like top notch. Like, I did everything I was supposed to do. Take anything from this video, I would definitely say understand patience. To all my traders out there, follow your rules. This is the time to go all the way in, no slack. The next week is gonna be dope, and y'all know the vibes. Let's get it.